Good morning, everyone. Well, we've made it to the 1st of December. And it's a little overcast this morning, but it's really nice out here. Feels nice. This week has kind of been a wasted week for me. I haven't gotten a whole lot done. I've been a little on the sick side, but that's par for the course. And anyway, I wanted to do a little shout out for kratom and herbs in general, but kratom because of people trying to take it away from us, and I don't think that's right. I believe anything natural ought to be left alone, and I think I'm of an age that I know what I can and can't handle, and I've fought addiction on and off throughout my life, and fortunately for me, I'm not having to take kratom because of any kind of addiction or anything of that nature, and it's just a matter of pain relief, and I've taken it a few times for experimenting to see how it helped me sleep and all, and which it did. I won't say it improved my sleep, but it helped me get to sleep. And since that, though, I keep looking and I keep finding other things, and I've found some other things that have benefited me there. But with the kratom, I have a lot of bad days, and with joint problems and back problems and such as that, it is a relief that on days whenever I do feel like I can do something, I'm able to take a dose of kratom and be able to continue working a little bit longer and get a little more accomplished than what I would otherwise be able to do. And the fact that I'm not having to take any of the chemicals that the pharmaceuticals and the doctors would rather I be taking. My dogs are chasing birds over there. But anyway, I just feel that they ought to leave it alone, and I think any kind of plant ought to be legal for anyone to use, and the pharmaceutical companies are going to make their money, and they've propagandized, or they've told enough people that this is bad and that's bad, and we ought to live by their rules. And I've never been a very good rule follower, and it's got me in trouble before. And that's with the cannabis. They got me for growing it, and I paid the prices and everything else. And right now I have some beautiful kratom plants, and if they do ban it and outlaw it, I will have to get rid of them, because next time they catch me growing something, they gonna lock my ass up, and I'm too old to be in prisons. Anyway, that's just me, and I just don't think it's right that I can grow something that benefits me and helps make it through bad days. It was first of the week, I think it was Monday, that I fell and injured myself, and then got an infection and got a little dose of blood poisoning, and so I've spent several days in bed. And so now whenever I've still got a little fever this morning at 99.3, so I'm not doing a whole lot today. I'm not going to have a relapse of it or anything else. Today's still going to be kind of a lazy day, but there are a few things am going to try to get done, and very leisurely. I do not intend to exert myself too much, because that can bring on a relapse. But last year I got into the very end of the fight with the DEA about banning kratom, and I signed a petition or two. I don't remember. I wasn't very many. I didn't do any videos on it at this time last year, and I did make a post or two on Facebook, which I found one of those this morning and reshared a memory. But this year I have, while I've laid there in the bed sick, I've signed I don't know how many petitions and wrote a letter and made several phone calls to senators and representatives, and have really tried to do my part as best I can, and that's this video. It's just another shout out that uh, the federal government needs to leave kratom and needs to leave plant-based herbs alone and let people benefit from natural remedies instead of the pharmaceuticals. I read an article a few weeks back that I've tried to find after I read it and had thought about it and all. That was before they ever started talking about criminalizing kratom again, about that the pharmaceuticals contributed more to campaigns, the Senate and representatives and all that up there in Washington, that the pharmaceutical companies far out surpassed the contributions to our senators and congressmen than the NRA did. And I was really surprised at that. I thought the NRA was the top contributor to their campaigns, but according to this article, the pharmaceutical companies had them beat damn near 2-1. And so I'm not surprised that they would try to do something of this nature. And our representatives are supposed to work for us, and in the phone calls I've made, they assured me that they are working for us, and sometimes we don't know what's good for ourselves. But really, here on my little piece of land, I do know what's best for me, I feel like, and the best thing is for them to keep their damn nose out of my business. Anyway, if this touches anyone and helps bring anybody to the awareness of kratom and other herbs and all that we're fighting to decriminalize and keep off of any kind of scheduling that the bureaucracy in Washington may try to do, I'm grateful and just blessed that I'm able to still do a little bit and try to help out a cause that I do believe in. Y'all have a blessed day, all.